Well, yesterday was another patch day for Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And yesterday meaning the 23rd of May, on which day Ubisoft released patch 130. So what did they change, or rather, what did they fix? Well, they seem to have fixed the experience glitch for one, that let you get as much experience as you wanted. So if you still want to do this, don't upgrade. And what else? Well, as usual, they added some in-game support for upcoming content, namely the Torment of Hades, which is the second episode of the Fate of Atlantis DLC, and that one will be released on the 4th of June. They also added in-game support for at least one more Lost Tales of Greece. Features and improvements. Well, Ikaros' hunting prowess wasn't up to scratch in the last few weeks, as he hasn't been able to even kill an ibex. But he's fine again now, so you have your hunting buddy back. For Mercenaries, they will now carry different amounts of iron and gems to be looted, so now sometimes you'll get lucky and sometimes not. Also, fire attacks by enemies have been tweaked, as they sometimes were too high. And the next one is very interesting because the weekly contract objectives have been reduced to make them simpler and faster to complete. So hopefully no more grinding. And yes, you can see this week's contract is almost exactly the same as last week's, but they have reduced the amount of soldiers and ships. Last week it was 25 ships and 50 soldiers, and this week it's just 10 ships and 25 soldiers. So half the time. Another thing is that if you try to sell the weapons from the Fate of Atlantis DLC, blacksmiths tended to refuse to pay a fair price for them, and that should be fixed now, and yes, it is. And another interesting point is that unique legendary lieutenants should now scale up with your level, so you could now start a family business on the address tier by employing your family members without losing out on stats. And that actually doesn't just apply to your family members, but to all the legendary ones. Moving on to bug fixes. There is a very, very long list of bug fixes. And that goes for all parts of the game. So the main game as well as both DLCs. I'll just mention one specific quest, the Keeper and Kyros in the Atlantis DLC, because I had issues with this one. So Kyros should now move on to the next part of the quest, which he has very stubbornly refused to do. So hopefully I can now complete the DLC. So if you were stuck on some particular quests, take a look at the list, which I have linked for you in the description below. Another point they mention is that they have improved stability for the PS4, and I surely hope so, because especially the Atlantis DLC was very prone to freezes and crashes. So I hope that is a little better now. Okay, that's pretty much it. So no real surprises apart from likely some hidden ones they haven't told us about. And there usually are some. So if you find some, by all means let me know. And now I'll go and meet up with Kyros and see if he's willing to move on. So, happy playing!